Hello and welcome to the historic Wayne Theater Ross Performing Arts Center, located in downtown Waynesboro, Virginia. My name is Tracy Strait, and I have the privilege of being the executive director. On behalf of our board of directors, our staff, and awesome ambassadors, we welcome you in. The historic Wayne Theater was built in 1926 and began as a vaudeville house with a small orchestra pit and 625 seats. Through the years and after a series of unfortunate fires, the theater was redesigned as a movie duplex and functioned until 1999. Over the next 16 years, the Wayne Theater Alliance rented a storefront only a block from the theater in downtown Waynesboro, and we called it the Gateway. This was a special space to provide live performances and bring folks into downtown Waynesboro. To complete the Wayne Theater renovation, we were able to take advantage of historic and new market tax credits and will forever be grateful to the many generous donations from the community. The building you see today has state-of-the-art technical equipment, a hydraulic orchestra pit, and the main theater has 385 seats. We also have the Custom Cabaret. It's our own little black box that also provides us as an intimate performing space. The Loudermilk Lounge, which features our historic stained glass windows, the Meadows Parlor, and our art exhibit gallery. We proudly opened our doors in March of 2016. Since then, the Wayne Theater has hosted, produced, or sponsored over 300 events each year, bringing the best artistic and cultural acts to the greater Waynesboro community. Currently, we offer a Broadway series that highlights local and regional talent, arts education programming, providing students a wonderful and affordable opportunity to experience live theater, classic films. It's almost like seeing them again for the first time when you experience the film on the big screen. Art exhibits that are curated, themed, and rotated 4 times a year. Our signature speakers series with a focus on history and science. We offer tours of the Wayne Theater, and all the time you can catch amazing performers from all over the world that come right here to bring us their wonderful talents. We hope you enjoy your time at the Wayne Theater, and please come back and see us again soon. Thank you. Hello and welcome to this week's At Home with the Wayne. My name is Tracy Strait and I'm the executive director of the historic Wayne Theater Ross Performing Arts Center located in downtown Waynesboro, Virginia. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please also look for us on our website and YouTube channel. Tonight, we are thrilled to bring you part 2 of our Leading Ladies series. We have the leading ladies of the Wayne Theater's production of Matilda the musical. Hank Fitzgerald, the director of original programming, will be talking with Heather Harlowe, Whitney-Cole Novotny, and Karen Palumbo. We produced and presented Matilda the musical in August of 2019, and we are so excited to take a look back at this show with these incredibly talented women. This week's At Home with the Wayne is brought to you by our month of July sponsors, E&E Plumbing, the best plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical service in Virginia. Standout Arts, Waynesboro's top-rated web designer. Mountain Valley Homes Team, the Valley's newest real estate team. And First Bank and Trust Company. If you would like to become a sponsor of the At Home with the Wayne series, a partner in the arts, or make a donation to the Wayne Theater, please click on the waynetheater.org link in the description of this post just above the comments section. Once at our website, look for the orange box that says At Home with the Wayne. Please follow the prompts to make a donation or become a sponsor of any of our programming. We appreciate any support you can give. And now, here is Hank with Heather, Whitney-Cole, and Karen.
Good evening. I'm Hank Fitzgerald, and we are here with the leading ladies at the Wayne Part 2. Tonight, we have Whitney-Cole Novotny, Karen Palumbo, and Heather Harlowe, who are no strangers to the Wayne stage. How are you doing this evening, girls? Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening.
So, we've been at home a lot. What have you ladies been doing with yourself? Whitney, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing. I know you have a full house. And
we have a full house. Have Groundhog Day just like everybody else, but we have a pool, so we've gotten to enjoy some water and some fun. So I feel grateful.
And you have three little ones.
3, 12, 10, and 7. So
Yes.
we're having fun.
And all three of them actually have been on the Wayne stage.
They have. They were in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and Matilda. So that was fun.
Heather, how you been doing?
We're doing really, really well. Staying pretty busy with lots of pool time, thank goodness. But we're good.
And how many kids do you have at your house?
I have 4. We've done a lot of cousin swapping, so it's been pretty busy at the Harlow house. But I have 4. Addie's 15, TJ's 12, Ryan 11, and Nevaeh 10.
And
Karen, you have a house full too, don't you?
We sure do. Yeah, our four kiddos been keeping us busy. Never a dull moment, and trying to get in the mountains as much as we can, spend as much time outside, lots of good quality family time.
Well, you three ladies are no strangers to the Wayne. All of you have graced the stage numerous of times in different occasions, playing different roles and sharing your beautiful talents with us and your children's talents as well. Whitney, we're going to start with you this evening. Tell us a little bit about where you're from. I knew you grew up in Waynesboro, but moved away. And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we moved here when I was in 4th grade, and we were here probably 3.5 years. My dad worked for DuPont, and it's been so fun to move back. And this community has embraced us, and it's just been really fun to make connections from a long time ago. Most people knew my brothers better than me, but I remember Tracy, playing tennis with Tracy at the country club when I was a kid, and then to come back to the Wayne Theater and to have connection with her again. It's been really fun.
Yes. So Whitney, I actually remember you because I went to school with your brother, and I do remember you. And it was, I knew exactly who you were when we reconnected, and it was a real treat to find out that you were an opera singer, you were a trained singer, and I wanted to hear you. And I wanted to get you involved with the Wayne, but please tell us, where did you go study voice?
I went to East Carolina University, and I was a music therapy major, which Karen was actually a music therapy major too. So it was fun to hear that we had that in common. And I studied voice and just enjoyed doing like magical dinners and opera theater, and got to sing with the opera chorus in Knoxville, Tennessee, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and just really enjoyed the classical style of singing.
Yes, and you have done 3 shows with us, and a cabaret show.
And again,
starting with your first show was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You played the Baroness. Then you were off to the Beggar Woman in Sweeney Todd. It was a wonderful, exciting role for you. And then we got you as Miss Wormwood in Matilda, and 3 completely different roles. And you played them so good and so nasty and so wonderful. And, tonight we've got several videos that we're going to show of you singing, but this song, you did this at the cabaret, and I said, Whitney, because it was a different style of song for you, but I was like, Whitney, I really want you to sing this song, and it was The Boy Next Door from Meet Me in St. Louis, and we're going to watch that right now.
The moment I saw his smile, I knew he was just my style. My only regret is we've never met, though I dream of him all the while. But he doesn't know I exist, no matter how I may persist. So it's clear to see there's no hope for me, though I live at 5135 Kensington Avenue, and he lives at 5133. How could I ignore the boy next door? tease me, doesn't even tease me, doesn't even see me glance his way. And though I'm heart sore, the boy next door affection for me won't display. I just adore him, though I can't ignore him. The boy next door. I just adore him, though I can't ignore him. The boy next door.
That was just beautiful. Everyone watching, wasn't that beautiful? I mean, I just love those golden tones in your lower register. They're just absolutely beautiful, Whitney.
Thank you.
What a wonderful song for you. And you know, it was nice because we actually filmed that last Friday with Matt Stevens in the theater. It was nice to get back into the theater, and
That was so fun to see him again.
yes,
Hi
and
to Matt.
film that. And we actually filmed another one. Yeah.
Yes.
So we
I
have,
want to say hi to Leo and Simone and Stephanie, Neil, Katie and Alex are watching. I've missed you guys. So good to see you.
yes. So this song right here, that you're coming, Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again, is from Phantom of the Opera. And what a beautiful choice. It just, and what you did with it was just absolutely wonderful. This also was filmed last Friday too in the theater. This is Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again from Phantom of the Opera.
Once my one companion, you were all that mattered. You were once a friend and father, then my world was shattered. Wishing you were somehow here again, wishing you were somehow near. Sometimes it seemed if I just dreamed, somehow you would be here. Wishing I could hear your voice again, knowing that I never would. Dreaming of you won't help me to do all that you dreamed I could. Passing bells and sculpted angels, cold and monumental, seem for you the wrong companions. You were warm and gentle. as it seemed, if I just dreamed, somehow you held me here. No more memories, no more silent tears, no more gazing across the wasted years. Help me say goodbye. Help me say goodbye.
Wow. That last note, Whitney, absolutely beautiful. It sent chills up me when we recorded it.
Oh, thank you.
We talk about your involvement with the Wayne. You've 3 seasons, you've done several stuff with us. Your first role was the Baroness in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And we have some photos of the productions. And, you know, you were so evil in that show. And then we went on to Sweeney Todd, and you had to play this deranged, crazy beggar woman, which was absolutely stunning. And then we went on to Mrs. Wormwood, which she was just a... and you did them all with grace, beauty, and elegance, and professionalism, and it was just a beautiful journey to watch you tackle those, because I remember, do I have to dance? And Sarah Christensen threw that choreography at you, and you tackled.
Oh my goodness.
He killed it.
I love Sarah Christensen, but she put me through the ringer.
Love you and miss.
Hey, Sarah.
Love that girl.
So, you know, the big wonderful thing is that we all have surprises, and I have a surprise tonight. I have a clip of you singing loud.
Yeah.
Matilda. Let's hear that clip.
You really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere below the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people, like people, are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. You see, people don't like smarty pants. We go round claiming that they know stuff we don't know. Now listen, what you know matters less than the volume with which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important. So you have got to be loud. Girl, you gotta learn to stand up and stick out from the crowd. A little less back, a lot more feel. A little less back, a lot more feel. A little less brain, a lot more hair. A little less hair, a lot more derriere. Hey! No one's gonna tell you when to sing your touch spell. You got a light to hide it under a bushel. No one's gonna look if you don't stand out. No one's gonna listen if you don't shout. No one's gonna care if you don't care. So go and put some more lights in your hair. 'Cause you gotta highlight what you got. Even if what you got is not a lot, you gotta be loud. You gotta give yourself a reason to shine. To stand up and be proud. A little less, a lot more sing. A little less, a lot more swing. A little less breathy like your mom. A little more bum, 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 bum. I look nice, you don't. No one's gonna tell you when to wiggle your mama. No one's gonna love you if you don't know the rumba. Everybody knows something exotic. We're learning a language. confessions unless you have to show the love you do. You gotta get up, you gotta get up and be loved, love, 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 love. You gotta be loved. Stick it up for the crowd. Like you're listening. You gotta be loved. You gotta get it from inside. You gotta be loved. Make your fellow, whatever. Love, 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 love,
Surprise, Whitney.
Whew, those bring back some memories.
That was just an incredible dance number, and you guys did such a wonderful job on it. It's so funny. That show, the wonderful thing about that show is all three of you were involved with it. And we are going to get into that a little bit later, but we're going to move on to Whitney. Before we go, what roles did you think was the most challenging for you? The roles that you played at the Wayne.
Oh goodness. Definitely somewhere between the beggar woman and Mrs. Wormwood. The beggar woman was fun because I really had to get into that character of what the posture and the responses, what would make a woman kind of be at this place mentally. But to do that role with a respect for someone who had had that kind of a hard life, it was a thrilling role. And Mrs. Wormwood just challenged the heck out of me to be able to dance, which I'm not at all a dancer, and then to sing on top of that. It kicked my tail.
Well, you know, the amazing thing is watching you off stage before you went on. I watched and got you prepared every night before you walked on the stage. And as an actress and an actor,
Definitely with the beggar woman, I did for sure.
Orton, you would get in this spot and it was just amazing to watch you. You were haunting in that role, and it was so, and you died beautifully.
Thank you.
While you were dying.
Slide down that thing, that chute, and
Oh, it was so fun. You got to go down a slide, like when you
No.
died. It was great.
wonderful. So, we are so grateful that you have graced the stage, and glad that you're part of the Wayne family. Karen Palumbo,
Hey.
we are now with you this evening, and your story. You joined us from Matilda. I met you. I think you came to see Sweeney Todd, and Whitney said, "You've got to meet my friend Karen. She has a great voice. She needs to come audition and do stuff." And you know, I talked to you a little bit, and then you showed up to audition, and not
Nailed it.
and
Nailed it.
you nailed it, and you were the perfect Miss Honey and wonderful in the role. And not only did you play Mrs. Honey, you also were our music director for the show. You taught all the music, and you taught it beautifully. Between the two was just an incredible thing. And not only did you share your talents in Matilda, but you've also done several other things with us with the Karen Carpenter concert. This first song is Over the Rainbow, and it's by Karen. Let's see that video.
Hello, I'm Karen Palumbo. You may know me better as Miss Honey from the Wayne Theater's production of Matilda. And this is Ben Elliott. we'd like to share with you Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
What a wonderful song.
Thank you. I want to give a shout out to Ben, to my accompanist. Isn't he fantastic?
Good job.
Yes.
Yes. You know, that song Over the Rainbow touches every child's heart when they're kids, but you also touch the kids in Matilda's heart with your, they look up to you so much as a music, as a teacher, as an actress, and amazing to watch them as they respect you. And you are an amazing ball of talent and wonderful to work with. Wow. And oh, by the way, your expressions in that last dance number with Whitney were
I just wanted to say how much joy I had in working with the whole cast of Matilda, but in particularly with the kids. You know, for many of them, that was their first time on the stage, and just being able to welcome them to the world of theater, to push and challenge them, but help them to fall in love with it as I did as a child, so that they keep coming back and keep honing those skills.
And Karen, you teach music. You are a music teacher in Stanton.
Yes.
And you do also, you direct the musicals there. And
I do the music direction for Grace Christian School's musicals, but I teach elementary classroom music, and I teach their middle school choir. So it was an easy step into Miss Honey in a lot of ways, but in other ways, our background, our stories are completely different. So it was definitely a stretch there.
but you do a wonderful job. So this next set of songs, you joined us for the Carpenters concert, and
So much fun.
your voice just fit into those songs so well. And again, you also are very flexible with your voice. Just amazing, a difference between, you know, your different skill levels with your voice.
Aaron
And
Carpenter down here.
these are a Carpenter medley that we collected from our last concert. Let's take a look at that.
Such happy times and not so long ago. How I wondered where they'd gone, but they're back again, just like a long lost friend. All the songs I love so well, every shine, every rose that shines. Every shimmer in the lake that they're starting to see so fine. When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday, but it's day after day, on this face world of strangers, and I don't belong. I'm not that strong. It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to. You'll always care. You're always there. When there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest dreams won't come true, I can take all that is the world has to be, but that won't last a day.
That concert was so much fun. We had so many talented singers. It was a thrill of mine. I've always wanted to do a concert, and you girls and guys filled it out completely. I mean, in all aspects. It was just a wonderful experience.
It was so fun too to introduce my kids to the music of the Carpenters. It's now some of their favorite music to listen to at home.
Oh, that's cool.
so cool.
Richard and Karen Carpenter, bless them both. I mean, what an amazing duo, and their music will live throughout history as some of the most memorable songs. And that song, every sha la la la, every whoa, whoa, is one of my favorites.
Too fun.
You did a wonderful job. So when we started rehearsals for Matilda, did you three know each other? I was curious to ask this question because did you three know each other? I know you and Karen and Whitney knew each other, but I didn't know about Heather. Did y'all three know each other?
No,
Yep.
Heather and I definitely had one of those. Oh, because we have a lot of mutual friends. but
We do. Yeah, it was this moment of, oh, you're Karen Palumbo.
we
It
were
wasn't
both the
callbacks.
moms
Y'all were
trying to do that choreography at auditions. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
I was just saying, I remember it was in the hallway at callbacks. Y'all had this moment.
Yep.
Well, you three created a beautiful, beautiful bond, and
A blonde bond.
no, you did
Well, my fake blonde hair, yeah.
a beautiful blonde, and you are a beautiful blonde, all both of you. So, you know, we have some people out there love the Carpenters music. One of my favorite things. Brianna Ashton is watching. Heather Tusing is watching.
Hi, Heather.
So hi, and so let's talk about your role as Mrs. Honey. What was your favorite thing about the role?
You know, I mean, I definitely enjoyed interacting with the kids, like I said before, but I think truly digging into the depth of her character, the pain that she carried, and then seeing her break free from that and come into her own, being able to be brave and to stand up to the Trunchbull, and to finally kind of make her own way in the world was a beautiful thing.
And to remain that, and you carried it out through the whole thing, was this tender, perfect heart. And it was just, it portrayed throughout your whole character through the whole time. Even when you got upset, it was still pure. And that was so, what was so wonderful about your character and your development. And it was just beautiful. And this is one of the most touching songs in the whole show. And this is called My House.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I write my lessons. On this pillow I can dream my nights away. And this table, if you can see, it's perfect for tea. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough.
Miss Honey, she's got your father's house. She's got everything that's yours.
On these walls I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window I can watch my nights away. By this lamp I can read, and I am set free. And when it's cold outside, I feel no fear. Even in the winter storms, I am warmed by a small but stubborn fire. And there is nowhere I would rather be. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough. And when it's cold outside, I feel no fear. Even in the winter storms, I am warmed by fire. Even when outside it's freezing, I don't pay much heed. I know that everything I need is It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough for me.
Very touching.
Oh,
Leo,
So pretty.
Leo Lovejoy said you portrayed that relationship dynamic perfectly.
Thank you, Leo.
yes.
You did. So what was it like working with a different Matilda every night? Because, you know, we split the role between Lear Day Tusing and Elena Witt, and both fantastic in many ways. And how was that?
They challenged me and kept me on my toes because those two knew their stuff like you would not believe. You know, their level of professionalism was far beyond their years. Both very different actresses, but incredible, both incredible. and just fun. And like I said, really challenged me. I don't know if I don't think I mentioned before, but I hadn't been on the stage in 15 years prior to Matilda. And so that was just a great kind of re-entry to that world. I'd taken a step back as a mom and to teach, and I couldn't have asked for a better first foray back out onto the stage, and especially to work with those girls, just incredible.
And you all three worked with those two girls. Whitney was Miss Wormwood. Heather, you were the Trunchbull.
Yes, I was.
Both you. The question for all three of you is,
I think Karen nailed it. Those girls were absolutely professional. I mean, they knew where they were going, what they were doing. And I mean, honestly, did they keep us straight?
Oh, sure.
They were amazing.
So next we have Miss Heather Harlowe. You grew up here in Waynesboro, didn't you?
I moved here at about age 10 from Greensboro, North Carolina. But yes, the majority of my education and through high school is here. Yeah.
And you went to Waynesboro High School?
I did. I had the privilege of being a part of concert choir at Waynesboro High School. So it was an amazing experience.
And did you continue singing after high school?
Really, not really. Other than through church, I did not. I went on to nursing school and really didn't do a whole lot musically aside from church.
And I've known you for a very long time. We're actually in high school together, and I saw a video of you, and I was like, you need to come audition. That voice. And have you
That voice.
You said that you had not done any acting prior to the wedding. I mean, I know you said you've done a little stuff here and there, but nothing major.
I did a trilogy of plays through our church. And to be honest with you, I had no idea what it was like to be on stage until I did that. And if I was even capable of the memorization and those were not musicals. And so that was really my first time on stage in a theater capacity, and the two musicals that I've done at the Wayne were the first time doing that, and it was life-changing for me. It's really it's my mom thing, it's my thing for me, and it's amazing.
And you do an amazing job. Your first show with us was Purdy Pingleton.
Oh, you were so
yes.
good.
You can't go to those sock hop dance moms.
That's right. That's right.
And
no.
Some pictures showing right now. And we have some wonderful comments coming in. I'm so enjoying this broadcast and seeing you all on the stage last summer. Hello, Karen and Whitney. This is from Julie Reed.
Hi, Julie.
Julie. Sarah Jane Christensen, which was our choreographer for it, said the Matildas learned 2 sets of choreography, so go them. So proud of them, both of you, still Heather Ward Tussing and Elena Witt. So yes. And then, Hairspray was a huge show, and you just came like a bull through a china shop. You were just, you were fantastic. You came into rehearsals ready to go. You always are ready to go. And that's what I love about you, Heather, your heart and your willingness to go that effort to make it, because you nailed her. I mean, you just did a wonderful job. We have a few songs that you're going to be singing for us today. And this one is a fantastic song that you chose, and it's Little Girls from Annie. Let's see that clip.
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man
but I'll admit no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little girls, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I ring little necks, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are dripping in diamonds. Some women are dripping in pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cried years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, send whatever you can do to little girls. Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little girls.
I swear, Heather, you never cease to amaze me.
That was a fun one.
I mean, you just take the ball and you run with it, and you do such a wonderful job. Leo Lovejoy says, I could literally listen to this on repeat all day.
Aw.
Hashtag Heather for Hannigan.
Already. So, Heather, you're also a versatile singer, and you have very different styles to your voice as well. This second song is actually from Disney. It's Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Let's take a listen.
Oh.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cabin hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on sand? Betcha on land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready ask 'em my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and what's the word? Burn, when's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
That was absolutely lovely. Your rendition of that song is so beautiful. And I like that you chose outside.
Thank you. It's always been one of my absolute favorites to sing since I was, I don't know, whenever it came out, right? We won't talk about how long ago that is. But it's always just been one of my favorites.
Yes. So Heather, you have children at home that also take an interest in singing as well, don't you?
I do. Yeah, and part of the beauty is actually both shows that I've been in at the Wayne, at least one of my children has joined me. Addie's been in both, and then my girls were in Matilda with me. So just getting them started in that love and that comfort on stage, it's been a real blessing. It's been great to do together. It's something we can do together.
And all three of you had all your children in Matilda, which was great. It was a wonderful, and that's what makes it special when you get to do stuff with your children. And
Wayne's a great place to do it.
It is.
Yeah.
Great people.
Yeah.
Family. That's exactly it. I have to say, each show that I've been in has just been, I didn't expect to form a family and such deep relationships in such a short period of time. And and when you go home every night, it's hard to describe the blessing that you receive in the theater family.
Yeah. And y'all are a blessing to me. So it's fun to watch.
I love you.
It's fun to watch. When someone gives you this and you take it from here to here and putting your hearts and your talent behind it and your souls, and inviting your family to do it with you is just a beautiful thing. And it warms my heart. So Heather, let's talk about the Trunch Bowl.
Let's talk about Agatha.
Let's talk about
He has some issues.
Deep.
I knew you could do it, but you took it right where the parts usually in the musicals usually played by a man, but I didn't want a man in the role. I wanted a woman, and so it was perfect and it was wonderful, and you had so many different levels, and the songs were very difficult, but you tackled it. It was just amazing to see you transform. You dyed your hair, you wore no makeup, and were the Trunch Bowl.
I kind of miss your unibrow a little bit. I got
And the warts were good. Yeah.
You're the only one that misses it, Karen.
But you terrified those children every night on stage, and in a good way. And the audience just loved you, and it was just amazing to watch. And as a surprise for you, we're going to show you as the Trunch Bowl singing The Hammer with the cast and the wonderful little children of Matilda. Let's show that clip.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules. An exception to the rules. My school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the
That was great.
No.
She's mean. She's so mean.
That was just wonderful.
And you're so not me.
I remember having, the children that didn't know me, I remember like backstage repeatedly over and over, I promise I'm not mean. I promise I'm really nice. I'm not like the Trunchbull at all.
And you
unless you eat my cake.
That's right. Leave that chocolate cake alone.
Yeah, that Heather actually brought in that cake, and it was delicious.
It was so good, wasn't it?
Okay, and she made one, and I was like, "Geez!" I mean, I think there's a picture of us backstage eating that cake.
There is. I should have sent it to you.
And you brought it in for the whole cast. But what a wonderful, wonderful experience. And the children in the videos brings back so many memories. We had a huge cast, and they were fantastic. And what energy and what fantastic things you all three bring to the Wayne and bring to the Wayne family with your talents and involving your children with us. And Whitney, is there anything you'd like to say before we close out tonight?
Well, a couple of things. One, I'm so thankful for the Wayne Theater. I'm so thankful to get to know the community better. It's just broadened just my understanding of Waynesboro and the theater. It is like family. And Hank, you're so good at casting. I always like what you cast, but you're so talented and you were great at casting and you're a great director. And it's not always fun during rehearsals, but man, during the show and it all works. We're ready and we're having so much fun. And I think that's what you need for a good director. You need someone that leaves you confident when it's showtime.
Yeah. And Whitney, do you have any dream roles that you haven't played yet that you want to play?
Oh, goodness. Yes. I want to be the witch in oh, come on, help me. My brain is lapsing. Into the Woods. I want to be the witch.
Definitely. Karen, anything you'd like to say to our audience tonight?
Oh, thank you so much for your support of the Wayne Theater. I miss being on stage. I miss all of you. I can't wait to get back out there again. Grateful for the opportunity to reconnect tonight and to share a little bit of joy with everyone.
And Karen, do you have a dream role?
I've always wanted to try my hand at Liza Doolittle. I missed my opportunity at the Wayne, I know. Or Mary Poppins.
Ooh.
Yes. And
It'd be awesome.
Do you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm sorry, Hank. Did you call my name? I apologize.
Yes.
Pay attention in class.
I was listening. I didn't hear my name. At any rate,
Put her in the chat.
yes, that's right. Throw me right in that chokey. It has truly been a privilege to be a part of being on the Wayne Theater stage. It, like I said, it is something that is just fills my cup and fills my soul to be up there. I mean, let me be real. I love the stage.
They love you.
It is so wonderful. And thank you for when you said I knew you could do the Trunchbull role, I'm being real if I say I wasn't sure I could. So thank you for your confidence in me and for casting me in a part that I never even knew I wanted. So thanks for the family that happens when you're on the stage.
And we thank all of you. We have some more comments coming in. Love my Whitney-Cole.
Oh, love you too.
Yeah. We want to thank everyone for watching tonight. And I want to thank Whitney, Heather, and Karen again for joining us and lending us your talents and your love and your family. And we all say to everyone watching tonight, thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the Wayne. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hank.
Thank you so much, Karen, Whitney-Cole, and Heather. Everyone loved Matilda the musical, and it was so great to have the three of you help bring the magic to the stage. And thank you all for watching our At Home with the Wayne presentation. Please keep checking our Facebook page and YouTube channel for lots more fun from the Wayne. These presentations would not be possible without the support of our Wayne Theater patrons, partners, sponsors, and friends. And once again, we'd like to thank our month of July At Home with the Wayne sponsors, First Bank and Trust Company, Standout Arts, Waynesboro's top-rated web designer, E&E Plumbing, the best plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical service in Virginia, Mountain Valley Homes Team, the Valley's newest real estate team. If you would like to become a sponsor of the At Home with the Wayne series, a partner in the arts, or make a donation to the Wayne Theater, please click on the waynetheater.org link in the description of this post, just above the comment section. Once on the website, look for the orange box that says At Home with the Wayne. Please follow the prompts to make a donation or become a sponsor of any of our programming. We appreciate any support you can give. Also, please check out our website for our summer camp registration. Click on the Education tab. Virtual classes, real memories. Our second sessions begin July 13th, so don't wait to register. Kids from anywhere in the world can join us for these Zoom sessions. We have spots available for our Imagination Stage kids and our Theatrical Makeup Techniques class for adults. Thank you again for joining us this evening. Be safe, be hopeful, stay home, check in on your loved ones, and we'll see you next time at Home with the Wayne.